Early this morning, the Senate voted in favor of a deal to avoid the so-called fiscal cliff.
Now it's in the hands of the House of Representatives, and getting them to pass that legislation may be a much tougher job. News 8's Jackie Slater joins us live from News 8 Control tonight with the very latest. Jackie?
That's right. The Senate had been working long hours over the holidays in an attempt to avoid going over the fiscal cliff. Well, technically, we're already over the cliff, but senators are hopeful that their compromise will pass in the Congress. That really depends on how many Republicans support the deal, which at this point remains uncertain. Now, the number 2 House Republican Eric Cantor said earlier today that he could not support the Senate bill. He said leaders were looking for the best path forward and that no decisions had been made. If they approve the deal, tax cuts will be extended for all workers earning less than $400,000 a year. The deal will also prevent a tax hike on estates valued at less than $5 million. And it extends unemployment benefits for some 2 million people that were set to expire today. It also allocates $31 billion to prevent cuts in Medicare payments. Now, if they don't pass the bill or only agree to portions of it, it will head back to the Senate for re-evaluation. Now, United States Senator Richard Blumenthal said he hopes the House moves quickly.
I am hopeful that their approving this compromise will enable us to avoid the severely damaging tax hikes that would come along with the end of unemployment insurance, tax credits for child care, tuition, and other very, very important measures for the middle class. If we can avoid this fiscal cliff, it will be very important to 1.4 million families in Connecticut.
There are roughly 43,000 people in this state that will lose their unemployment insurance if this does not pass. When I spoke with Senator Blumenthal, he said he has been more unhappy and frustrated these past 2 weeks than during his entire career in public service. Now, Blumenthal says he understands the public's growing concern with Washington, and he hopes the government makes a New Year's resolution to seek more bipartisan coming together earlier and better than they did in this situation. Live in News 8 Control, I'm Jackie Slater.